Hey, what's up? It's Bones from Very Rare Barbers. I'm with Jim and Liz, and this is Across the Street.
Fresh, so fresh, so fresh, so funky fresh, so fresh, so fresh, so fresh, so funky fresh. With just a bit of butter, give some cheese and some sauce. Yep, I'm mixing all these rappers all up in the pole and making mumble soup. I'm staying humble from the root. Yep, I rumble under roofs, smash cats and under roofs. It's the alligator.
Okay. All right, and away we go.
All right.
What is good? How are you today, Bones?
I'm doing well, man. Thank you for asking.
We are here today with Bones. He is the owner and proprietor of Very Rare Barbers out here in Gresham. What's the address here?
60 Northwest Burnside Road, Gresham, Morgan. Yeah.
Perfect. We have been here a couple times. I've gotten my hair cut here twice. Once during a pinch, turned out fabulous by the gentleman that sits in the very front there. First,
Danny.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
he got me really nice. I came in the second time for some beard work, which I noticed Bones happens to be the man for the beards, it seems. So I was like, I got to do that. Turned me into something awesome. So thank you for that. That's how we got to know each other. Why don't you tell us a little bit about Very Rare Barbers and kind of how this all started?
Basically, it got started during the pandemic. I was out of a shop. And then I heard about this barbershop right here who gone out of business, needed somebody to take over the lease. I said, cool, I'm game. So really just did all the work, made all the connections I needed to do to make it happen. And then came up with everything, the name, the logo, during that summer 2020?
Wow.
Summer of COVID. So basically came up with everything then and launched, got everything set up, opened up around August 13th, 14th, around there.
That was a tough time to transition through then, the beginning of COVID with your business.
For sure.
What were some of the things that you did that you think got you through that? What were some of the big key moments you think?
I think the biggest thing is just really not caring and just putting on a mask. Really at the end of the day, you just gotta roll with it.
Do the work, right?
Clean your hands, get the sanitizer out, keep your mask on, and keep it pushing, keep it moving. At the end of the day, you just can't live in fear. You gotta do what you can do and then keep it moving.
What is good, everybody? Jim Bonus Beats here from Cross the Streets. Quick update on the show funds. We've received some donations to get us out of the red. Thank you so much to Nerds in Oregon for your $20. To boy Lala, $20. Lad the Most High came through with 10, and Figure 8 with $13, bringing us to a total of $61.26 for the show. We've gone out of the red. Thank you so much. Cheers. One of the greatest things that we noticed, we were here about a half hour early, and watching your group of gentlemen that you have employed in there currently at the moment is really powerful. Mm-hmm. To see these young men in here. We saw 2 or 3 people walk out here with giant smiles on their faces, very happy customers.
Excellent.
This is an environment that you're creating not only to breed employment, but you're also breeding some very strong, powerful men out of this place.
Yeah, definitely. I think, well, I knew 3 of the gentlemen I went to school with. 2 of them started with me. We worked at a barbershop before, but I knew that, I mean, I've worked in a lot of environments where the team wasn't really connected per se, and you could tell the quality of whatever you're doing goes down. So having a group of guys around you that you trust is incredibly important. And then holding everybody to a high standard is incredibly important, because at the end of the day, everybody wants to be pushed to do better and feel challenged to do better. If people are coming into work not feeling challenged, not feeling welcome, it brings the team morale down, brings the vibe down. So 2 guys that came with me when we opened up were Ravelli Blends and Germs. So yeah, so then we built everybody coming in. I had to make sure it was cool with everybody. Yeah.
Zach, I asked you during my awesome haircut there how you do your vetting process for these young men, and you said a lot of it has to do with just like the work that you see like on Instagram, right?
Definitely.
You see their passion through that. And then do you reach out to these gentlemen, or do they reach out to you generally?
Yeah, I in the beginning I reached out to them. A couple guys hit me up, but I reached out to people who I saw not necessarily the best cutters or the best, barbers, but had the most potential and had the work ethic to keep to grind it out. I think passion and work ethic go much farther than talent and all that, and all the rest of the hype and all that. So that's primarily what I look for.
We were watching in the barber theirs today. It was really interesting. We started to come up with some questions that we thought would be fun to ask as being the owner. And what are the, is there 3 elements to a haircut? Is there the cutting, the fade, and then maybe beard work? And if so, if there's 3 different categories, what would be the all-star haircut out of your staff if you had to pick one?
The all-star haircut.
Meaning if you had one person to do beards, one person to do fades, and one person to do whatever those elements, what would be the guys you would send into battle with those skills? That's hard to say. Everybody left today happy. So
I say everybody has their strong suits. I'd probably put Germs up there with the fade. I like to say I do well on beards, so I don't want to say I'm the best, but I like doing beards. Danny's great with customer service. Fat Boy got designs. Ryan will give you the best customer experience as far as talking and engaging. But yeah, I'd say we can get everybody on the cut.
All-star lineup,
yeah,
right?
For sure.
I do like Fat Boy's styles. We noticed that on Instagram. He's got some dope hair stuff that he does. Yeah,
definitely.
Is that something you do? Have you tapped into that, the design work, or?
Not really. I think when I was in barber school, it was right before. It was a little not frowned on, but barbers didn't do color. From what I notice now with Fat Boy and all the young barbers, they're all doing hair design as well, right. Coloring, perming, all that. So I think the gradual shift from barbering is becoming more, what's it called, more complete. You know what I mean? So,
Fat Boy might be a good example of that. I was commenting how it looks like he has naturally dark hair, and he was able to bleach a section of it to almost white. That's pretty amazing. So
yeah, he's good at what he does. He's definitely up and coming. Real strong work ethic, you know what I mean? You don't get too many guys in there who are willing to come in at 7, 8 a.m. that are 21, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah, he's solid. These new barbers are definitely good.
Jim Bonus Beats here from across the street. This week on We See You, we would like to highlight T.M. McCulley, a.k.a. Ted Loke, on the release of his new book, Lucky. He had a great event there at Alberta Abbey to release that project, as well as big shout-outs to JT and Miss Sophistication for the opening of their store on 122nd, The Relentless Hustle. So until then, we see you. Also, across the street, we are generally granted access just about everywhere we go, behind the scenes. And I can say I felt a little left out not knowing what's behind that door that you guys walk behind here at the barbershop. Your little den in the back there. Oh. It always sounds so fun. I almost feel like if you let me go back there, it would ruin it for me.
Yeah, nah. I say it's just a whole bunch of really guys playing FIFA, guys just being guys hanging out. Somebody, tearing up the bathroom, everybody talking mess to him. People playing FIFA, people warming up food. So it's very home-like in the back. So
it's a very inviting space in general. I brought Liz with me. She came with me last time, and even for a young woman sitting here, she felt very welcomed, and
for sure.
We've seen a young mother even watching her son get her haircut the last time we were here, and she was very pleased and super felt comfortable.
Yeah, that's one thing I like to. We try to. We can go all out with the music and the what's it called, testosterone pumping and all that, but I try for the most part to set the tone to have everybody, kids, mother, everybody feel welcome in the shop. You know what I mean? If a mother comes in the shop, turn the music down a bit, older gentlemen, you know what I mean? Change the music if you have to, because, you got to take care of everybody, make everybody feel welcome. So really just keep a good balance, you know what I mean? Young men in there are going to do their thing and whatnot, but really got to keep everything in check to a certain degree.
You did come totally fitted today. Birdie's not with us today, but she would have loved to have had a sneaker check today.
Nah.
Got the classic Timbs.
The Butters, yeah. Nah, just I try to look good because I know appearance is everything, but yeah, it's hard. It's hard to look good.
Well, in attempts to help you make a little bit better, we do bring everybody a gift on the show if you get a chance to watch it. But here's your official across the street tee there. You can rock at your own disposal now that you've been on the show. So
I appreciate that.
Thank you so much for the invite out to your space. And
no doubt.
Yeah, we really appreciate your time as well.
I appreciate you guys coming in and taking the time out to come show your support and give us support right back. So it all makes a difference in the end.
We were commenting also, I say it a lot on my program that, East County is currently one of the youngest communities in Multnomah County. So the service that you're providing here is not only, good for the customers, it's good for our neighborhood. You have great pricing as well. So continue to do what you're doing here. I really enjoy this. Any big plans in the future for expansion or new things coming to the barbershop?
Not necessarily, just to hold it down here. We've got a great group of guys. Some may leave, so just trying to really hold it down. I mean, I think expanding too much too soon wouldn't be the greatest thing. It's all about the brand and just establishing a foundation and in the community and whatnot. You know what I mean?
What would you have done, say 10 years ago, if you had like a similar opportunity 5 years ago? You think you start now? Is that the key message for someone out there thinking if they want to own a barbershop? Start now?
I'd say put the work in, and as far as being the best barber you can be, and before you open up a shop, really understand what is your purpose. And at the end of the day, you can make money. I'd say personally, you can make more money just being a barber, keeping it all to yourself and being good. Opening a shop, you're taking a hit for a little bit, but really find out what your purpose is as far as bringing people together and giving them the chance to make money, giving them a chance to feed their families. At the end of the day, bringing people together, just to make everybody feel good. I mean, you got to figure out what the purpose is. Not just that everybody can make $1, everybody make a shop. I want to open another one I can. So it's bigger than the money to a certain degree. You got to understand that from the gate.
Have you had that moment yet? I ask a lot of my business owners on the program about a moment where you were maybe standing in the shop or were at home when you realized, hey, this is working. Was there a moment that you remember that kind of clicked for you that you were like, it's happening?
Nah, I wouldn't say so. I had a lot of faith in what I was doing, primarily because I worked in so many places my whole life, and I knew from working that I knew what the ingredients were. That's why the back is I put couches in the back, put a gaming system in the back. I knew people get bored, they got to be comfortable. You know what I mean? People that bring on got to be comfortable with themselves. I knew it would work from the beginning. So there was no aha moment. There are times when I look, all right, we got a good thing going, everything's solid, and I got to stay on top of my game. I can't get lazy.
Spoken like a true business owner.
Yeah.
So you may have had moments of highs, but you realize, well, there's a dip probably right after this, and I got to stay ahead of that.
For sure. Every high there's a low, so you gotta stay in the middle. Have to stay in the middle.
Who cuts your hair? I guess that's the number one question in the barbershop. Who cuts the owner's hair?
I'm not a picky person. I'm probably the oldest in the shop, so I really don't care who cuts my hair, as long as I get it. But everybody cuts my hair, from Ryan, German, Jonah, Fat Boy, Danny. Everybody's cut my hair, so yeah.
We got to take a special moment to give a special shout out to our monthly sponsor this month, which is Rappy Dusky and PDX Radio. So shout out to Rappy Dusky. Thank you so much for everything that you do for us here across the street. All my local artists out there, please submit your music to prettydopesubmissions at gmail.com. There's a link down below. Submit your music to Rappy. He'll get that played on Pretty Dope Experience. It's credited, and you will be paid for your plays if you've got your ducks in a row. So shouts out to Rappy.
Shouts to them, for sure.
You carry any other products in here that are local?
No, I do not. No.
No
If
other
any-
local products?
If anybody
Okay.
has some stuff they want to throw my way, we can make it happen.
That's great to know. We actually have a few members of this community
Definitely.
that sell products like this. National Beard League. Big ups to Callie's Custom Hat Wigs. She also has some products there that she does. So local
Cool.
stuff.
Yeah, I'm looking for art as well. Anybody with local art. That was my original idea to put it up in the shop.
Okay.
But too much is going on, so I couldn't find people. But yeah, any artwork that people, local, I can put in the shop.
Super Mario Paints, Bernie, Ayanna Perry,
Yeah.
Edward Bernier. Yeah, we could go on and on. We have a lot of great community. So all my artists out there, tap in with my man's here, Bones.
For sure.
We'll leave the links for Very Rare Barber in the description below on how to book, right? How to get a hold of y'all.
How to come
The
through.
website is nice.
Yeah, website's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you for saying that.
Yeah, you get to see all the work. I'll even show a little bit of the work here on the right next to him here. The website is beautiful. It shows all the work that can be done here and the quality of it, and it's presented very nice. Great job on that.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that.
We ripped through about 15 minutes there pretty quick. You want to give some special love, shout outs, PSAs on the way out here before we wrap this up?
Shout out to all the barbers in there. First and foremost, they hold it down. Jonah, aka Ravelli Blends, Germs, Team Ryan, Danny Boy, Fat Boy, a couple young guys, Noah, that come through the shop. Carlos been helping out. He's in barber school right now. Shout out to them. Shout out to everybody, holding it down, putting the work in over here. So, yeah.
Well, we totally appreciate your time and your service here. We will continue to use you as much as possible.
Appreciate that.
I looked good the last time. I felt great.
Try.
Man, you got to stay on top of that beard again, though, huh? It takes
Yeah.
like a lot of maintenance.
Does.
Well, until I see you next time, my friend, you have a great day, and
appreciate you.
we'll
You
talk
too.
to you soon.
Thank you, sir.
Cheers, friend.
Cheers.